Hey everyone, welcome to Encore, and today I'm going to show, swatch, and tell on my new Kryolan 18 color palette. And if you want to see how amazing these colors are, just keep watching. Hey everyone, it's Corin, and you're watching EnKoreMakeup. Blend, blend, blend.
Hi, Corin. Stop using my lipstick.
Hey everyone, welcome back. So Kryolan just launched 3 new palettes, a neutral, a bright, and a shimmer palette, and they're all pressed powder. Yay! None of that cream stuff. So yeah, it's pressed powder, and this is actually the bright palette, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to share with you guys the neutral palette as well. So the bright colors have 18 colors as well as the neutral colors, and it also comes with a brush. It's this brush right here that goes into this compartment, and these colors are so vivid. And for those of you guys who doesn't know, Kryolan specializes in theatrical grade makeup. So most of the products are like highly pigmented, long wearing, sweat proof, like circus artists wears them, and dancers, actors, stage performers all rely on theater or stage makeup. So today I'm going to show you and swatch these colors. Okay, so we're going to start with the top row right here. Okay, starting with the yellow, and I'm just going to work down until we get to this color right here. So I'm excited to show you. Let's begin. So I'm just going to use the back of my hand as the swatch plate, and I'm not going to use any eyeshadow primer on these guys because they're so intense already as they are. So just put your imagination to work and see how these colors are going to look like with eyeshadow primers, because they're already intense as it is, and they're long wearing, like I said, because they're theatrical grade. And I'm going to start with the yellow. Alright, as you can see, it's so intense on the brush, and I only did a couple of swipes. And look at that! Kabam! Bright, vivid yellow. Wow. Okay, I'm going to need to kind of clean and wipe that off my brush so it doesn't cross bleed right into the next color. And the next color is kind of like a golden rod color. I'm going to put it next to the yellow so you guys can see. Whew! Look at that. So golden rod color, and then that's the almost like a canary yellow. Yeah. And right next to that is kind of like a tangerine orange. There you go. And then the orange right next to that is more of a coral orange. Almost gives that kind of like that bubblegum orange color too. So there you go. So it's just brighter than this orange. And then right next to that is green. Wow, look at the intensity of these colors. And then my favorite color of them all is the teal. I'm going to start over here. The teal is gorgeous. And by the way, all of these are matte colored. Look at that. Teal. I have to keep wiping my brush because the next one's a light color. And the next one is a sky blue color. You know what, guys? I just noticed that these are almost like similar colors as the MAC Pro colors, the Pro eyeshadow. It's amazing. Look at that. So that's the light blue. And then the next one is like a light green. It's almost like an asparagus green. There you go. So that's the light blue, light green. And then the next one is kind of like a powder blue. It's a little bit of, wow. It's like almost like a neon-y color to it. Just look at that. It's really intense blue. Okay, and then the next one is turquoise. There you go. It's turquoise color. Okay, and then we have a royal blue. and then a slate color, like a slate blue color right there. So there are a lot of blues in this palette. And then the next one is an orange red. And then the next one is a dark red. This is actually more like a crimson, like a scarlet red color. It's beautiful. Oh, like a true red, like a blood red. Look at that. Wow. And then the next one's violet. It's kind of like a red violet. It almost has that magenta undertone to it. And wow. It's applying on intensely. There you go. I would say it's more magenta. Now the next one is violet because it looks more purple to me, like a grape color. I'm going to put it on top right here so you can see the difference between the magenta and the purple. There you go. So that's violet, and then that's kind of like the magenta color. So there's a big difference. Okay, two more. This one's more lavender. There you go. It's kind of like a heather color. Heather purple. And then the last one is like a periwinkle. There you go. So it's got a little bit more blue. This one's got a little bit more red. That's more purple. That's more pink. But these are all in the purple color. And then the rest of these colors. So they're so intense. Intense, intense, intense. And like I said, these colors are theatrical grade makeup, so they last on the skin. Definitely ideal for stage performers. If you guys sweat a lot, it's ideal for that because like I said, dancers wear this, circus artists wear this. You know, so I also have the neutral colors. It has a lot of browns and beiges that I'm going to be doing a show swatch and tell for you guys. And hopefully you enjoyed the intense colors that I swatched on today. Woohoo! And that's on the 18 color Kryolan eyeshadow palette. Thank you so much for joining me. Until next time, I'll see you guys soon. Bye!